The fruits of my labor.
But you can come get this apple.
I'm en route.
I'm on. Parents are at home.
The car's already on.
Already in my driveway.
Parents aren't home is the
I'm on the
bat
phone.
signal. You know how Batman has the bat signal? Yeah. Parents aren't home is the equivalent of the bat signal.
Oh, you said that like you were gonna continue.
I thought
Did
there
you
was
not
more to
get the
come.
second sentence?
No, you
I mean,
just
I got it.
it was the way you ended it. Son, it left more to be desired.
I'm ready, I'm
It's just a
ready, I'm
big.
ready.
Well, so go.
Oh, I'm waiting for everyone to shh.
Sorry.
The day has just started, and now I've gone through so many things already. But I did it, and now I have legitimate grounds to fill myself up.
Kill me.
Lewd.
Today I wasn't the last one, so I could choose a free table. Lunch included pea soup and mashed taters with fish.
Do you know the difference between pea soup and roast beef?
One's green and has peas in it. And the other one.
Anyone can roast beef, but no one can pea soup.
That joke was a major disappointment to me, as I don't eat fish in any form and hence will get fewer calories than usual. Soon Sylvia and Lena came to my table.
Kenny?
Just a sneeze in the distance. She smiled nicely.
A?
Nani?
Yeah, sure. Just to make sure, I'm Lena, right?
Uh, sure.
Because I remember doing that at one point. I'm looking up the answer.
I
Uh,
don't think this choice matters for the Eliza
Why?
because there's no traction or addition of Eliza.
Yeah, but
just
there's...
do Slavia, because we haven't done Slavia. We did Lena
Oh,
last time.
Yeah,
yay!
but that means we have to go through it.
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna do we're gonna tap that some other time?
I'm just saying it's new stuff, and we already did Lena's thing on the island.
Alright.
Just what I'm just saying.
Okay.
I didn't want to
Yes.
walk here alone and hope that Sylvia would join me, but I couldn't bring myself to ask.
Well, it's obvious. One basket for me, one for you two.
No, let me go with you.
Sylvia smiled.
Okay.
I was a bit surprised, but I was also glad that it turned out like this. Lena seemed to take no offense at all. Blink. The raping is commenced. Reaping has commenced. The
Can't help
strawberries
yourself,
were...
could you?
You know it. I'm mature. The strawberries were delicious here indeed. I could probably eat them all if I had, didn't stop myself in time.
Despite being wild grown, the berries were close to the garden ones in size and had a rich red color, so it was clear our visit here wasn't in vain.
Sylvia was walking right beside me as we only had one basket. I felt like a mushroom picker, looking under every shrub and searching through the grass carefully.
Pay attention.
An entire bunch of strawberries had been left behind.
Ah, yeah. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Better be.
You must enjoy being here, don't you? You like nature, after all.
Of course I do.
Sylvia smiled.
It reminds me of my home. We have a similar birch there. Oh my god. Misread.
She gazed dreamily somewhere into the distance, even though she's staring right into my eyes.
Look, I've always wanted to ask, what do you like in general? You look busy 24/7, and it seems like you have no time to rest at all.
Uh,
She started to think.
I don't know really.
I
Wow.
don't like fun.
Doing a variety of activities is enjoyable for me.
Do you play League?
What do you mean? Well, that's understandable, but still.
I like knitting and sewing. Things like that. You know, stuff that a good girl can do in the comfort of her home, not working.
Most girls. Sylvia took a handkerchief out of her
You.
pocket. There were red, yellow, and green flowers embroidered on it. They were entangled with each other in a complicated way, creating sophisticated geometric forms. Such a typical Russian handmade handkerchief. Loser. Glimpsing at it, I instantly imagined Slavia dressed in an ancient sarafan, sitting on a bench beside a ramshackle house with a crowd of playing children running around.
They were my children. In my fantasy.
Bang!
Oh,
Me need sex.
many kids. It's quite cute.
Your kids.
Our kids, I mean.
Our kids.
Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed our kids.
Let me give it to you as a gift.
A child? Such a proposal embarrassed me.
You shouldn't.
No, take it.
I looked at the handkerchief once again and put it in my pocket. She sneezed in it.
Oh shit, I was gonna say that. Or it's like we blow our nose with it. Oh, here. Take it back.
Oh no, please.
Just pull a Shrek. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Just wipes his face, hands it back.
Thank you.
Blink.
Okay then.
There were so many strawberries here that after a mere half an hour we had the basket filled to the brim.
It seems we're done.
Yes. We got a lot, so it should surely be enough.
Blink again. When we got back to the boat, Lena wasn't there yet. Yeah.
She'd need more time to fill the basket by herself.
Yeah, I guess so.
I looked at the river. Sun sparkles happily dancing across the water surface were the only thing that distinguished it from a mirror. That's how calm the river seemed.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing really. And you?
Me?
I'm thinking about myself.
I'm thinking about nothing, actually.
Well, it happened once vacation is over. We'll have to leave this camp and go back to our home.
What?
Well, that's a new one.
I don't remember that. Will I ever see anyone I met here again? Will I ever see you again?
We have made no advances to you.
At all.
She looked at me with her eyes so full of
That's
sorrow, apparently, that I couldn't think of what to say. Ah! Lena came out of nowhere, breaking the silence.
Oh, you're done already. Here.
She showed a basket full of strawberries.
Hey.
Great.
Great.
You making fun of me?
No.
I miss Zach.
I miss Zach too. Now we can go back. Oh my god!
And I
What is
still
wrong?
had Slavia's face and those words of hers on my mind. Oh. Sorrow and sadness weren't the kinds of emotions typical of her.
Could she be hiding them all the time under a mask of cheerfulness?
I had no answer to this question, and I knew I couldn't find another way.
Maybe later.
I think we've read this.
Miko. Wait a minute.
We are skipping so much. Oh,
Oh
provocative.
yeah, that picture, I remember that. Oh, except this time it's just a good ending.
Hopefully. Kawaii.
I like how the picture changed.
This is skipping a ridiculous amount.
Skipping the whole game. This is how my day feels like, you know? I don't remember shit, it's just flashing by, who cares?
Wait, we're just gonna get the same. We're just gonna bang her again.
This should be the good one.
But nothing's changed.
Oh.
Oh great. I
Let's
think we
stop.
need some context.
What? The whole day? You mean?
do you mind reading some past text a little bit to see what happened up until this point?
I already know what happened.
Okay, cool. I just want to know what she wouldn't be so sure about.
Oh yeah, we should at least read that, come on.
Gosh.
You'll have a chance to find Lena surprised. Alisa said really kindly. As if I need Lena.
As if
Oh,
I
this is when he asked about it being a one night stand.
Alright, skip. Just go.
I wouldn't be so sure. And I am sure. Let me decide for myself. Yes? When did you start to do such silly things? About
I suddenly remembered my current age.
17 years ago. Well, admirable. But to be honest, I didn't notice anything like that. What exactly should you have noticed? That you're able to say something without a single doubt.
She was absolutely right on this point.
And what exactly do you want to hear? You know what?
This game of hints could last forever.
If you want to know how I feel towards you, then I'll speak frankly. I don't know myself. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Eliza turned away.
What can I do? That's the truth. And what can I do? I don't ask anything of you. Yes, are you sure? Sure.
I answered after a while.
Let me ponder. And what were you doing all 7 days in the camp? What was I doing?
You.
Got it.
You were asking, weren't you? What was I asking for? For what reason? Can't you talk in a way that people can understand? The mind readers are on vacation here. If you wanted to, you would understand. I can't understand without an explanation. It's okay, it's just idle talk.
Wait, we didn't go back on the road in the other one. The bus came.
I thought I went back to the road picture and then the bus came.
Are we sure? I thought the bus just
No
came from...
idea.
Huh.
Well, he didn't pull out his phone unless that was already.
I have no
Oh, it
idea.
must be. Uh,
She stood up
that
and
didn't
went
seem
towards
like
the
a good
road.
ending.
Yeah, I know. None of this seems that good.
No way.
I lost my temper completely, so I jumped up, ran up to her in a couple strides, grabbed her hand, and pulled her towards me. Okay.
This is new.
But I'd miscalculated the amount of strength I should use, and we fell to the ground with Eliza lying beneath me. Hot.
What, yesterday wasn't enough? Want more?
Her face was glowing and her eyes were flashing. I felt really mixed up. I released the girl's hand, but didn't stand up at once.
I just want to understand. Where did I go wrong? Why are you always thinking that you went wrong somewhere? Because you think so. Who told you that? I didn't. But I can see it.
There's very soft music playing.
You see everything, don't you? You see and draw conclusions that you shouldn't interfere, that you should lie low, say nothing. I draw conclusions based on logic. Are you sure that logic of yours is correct?
I didn't know what to say about that. For some time, we just lay there with me on top of her. I was completely confused, and it seems that Eliza didn't want to continue our conversation. Finally, she pushed me away and stood up.
Why are you here now with me? Because everyone left the camp and we stayed. I'm not talking about that. Well, because I like you.
Finally, I dared to say it directly.
Are you sure? And what about Elena?
Oh, the person we've talked to twice?
She was always next to you. Oh, I see. She was stalking me. Maybe it's she's too much work.
Maybe she is too much work.
Oh. And what about me? I'm very simple. Just snap your fingers and I'm in your bed.
How I like my way.
I wouldn't say it's that simple with her. Don't put words in my mouth. You say nothing, so there's plenty of room there. But you think for a dozen others.
Well, she was right again.
I didn't think anything like that. So, do I have to just simply believe all of this? You don't have to believe, I'm not forcing you. But it's the truth, so I'm not gonna make anything up. Words should be proven with
Didn't we
actions.
have sex?
I got some action. What action is she expecting from me? Well, we could do it again.
I said with a stupid smile. I had no idea how I even dared to think of joking in such a situation, especially a joke like that.
Sure, come on.
Eliza said in a calm voice, walked to the fire, and started to undress. Sure.
Both of them are nuts, by the way.
I jumped up, ran to her, and grabbed her arm.
What are you doing? Wait, I didn't mean that. Well, what's the big deal? Don't you need me just for that? Of course not, you got me all wrong. How should I get you then?
She pulled her arm free and started to cry. I leaned down beside her, hugged her, and started patting her head like a dog.
Everything's alright, calm down. Leave me alone.
She said through the tears, but didn't try to free herself.
You see, I had a hard life before this camp. I just haven't got used to this. I don't know how to act in situations like this. I've been alone for a long time. No friends, no loved ones. I've just forgotten how to feel and how to love.
I am a robot.
I, robot.
I robot.
It's hard for me.
Yo robot.
It's so much easier not to get mixed up in those matters. Finally, it just became normal not to. And here we are, something I never could have imagined. It doesn't mean that I'm an egotistical bastard. Although, I guess it seems that maybe I am. I just can't do that right away.
Eliza didn't reply and continued crying.
Do what right away? The dirty? You already did it.
Could
Am
have
I
done it
missing
again.
something? But I know one thing for sure. There's nothing between me and Lena. She's a friend, nothing more. I never looked at her that way. And I need you. Not only for what you think I want. Flippin' slut. You think I want you for your body? Jeez. I just don't know how to tell you things that you want to hear. They carry obligations.
Commitment issues.
You see, I'm in the kind of situation now where I don't even know what will happen to me in the next hour, and here,
Eliza seemed to not be listening at all, and my excuses just didn't reach her. This is a good ending.
yeah, this looks like a good night. I'll tell you what. Well, I should be proud of myself. I made a girl cry. Which girl? Eliza, who at first glance seemed to be a complete stranger to any romantic feelings. You know, I can't make this decision for both of us. I can only say for myself that I'm ready to be with you, to support you, to protect you. But you? Why do you need me? Big question. I have nothing in my soul. I don't know what I want from this life.
I'm Blitzcrank.
I'm edgy. Besides, I'm here now, but tomorrow I might be gone. Because it was a one-night stand, I just ran away.
Hey, have fun with the kid. Eliza stopped crying for a moment.
Don't you understand that I already made that decision a long time ago? Then,
She looked at me with teary eyes again. I might have seen happiness in them for a moment.
that looks like happiness.
Yeah, I agree. Eliza embraced me and tenderly kissed me. It was the best kiss and only kiss of my entire life.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't as passionate as the one last night, but there was so much tenderness, trust, and love that I dissolved in her lips, in her arms. I forgot about everything, about the camp, about my past, and the doubts which were tormenting me a moment before. She was all that I needed now. And forever! Ah!
What was that?
That's the bus.
Uh,
These keys might have lasted forever, but suddenly a horn sounded nearby, as if from inside my Bryan. I turned to the road and saw a booze. An old Liaz. Looked like a regular one.
not the flippin' Pegasus model or whatever the fuck you said the first time.
Just a
No,
loser
it's a
Liaz.
regular model.
We just lay and looked at it for some time. Soon, driver lifted the bus and shouted at us.
Hey, lovebird.
You're
This is the
actually,
last bus to town. Are you coming?
you're actually
I'm just gonna do everything 100% of it.
I know he's going for those medals.
Shall we go?
Eliza said merrily. We jumped up. I grabbed the backpack, took Eliza by the hand, and ran to the booth. In a couple of seconds, we made ourselves comfortable on the back seat. The driver was shouting something from his place, but I didn't listen to him.
Here it is, a rescue ship heading for a new life.
I looked at Eliza. I was so eager to say something, to continue the conversation by the fire. She was sleeping peacefully, resting her head on my shoulder. I didn't want to wake her up. There was no need. We had so much time ahead of us. There was no one in the bus except us.
Ulu.
The bus was
And the
going
bus driver.
fast, leaving behind not only my previous life, but also the week I'd spent in the pioneer camp called Sylvianok. I went through more during these 7 days than I had throughout all the years of my real life. And how much was still lying ahead in the future? The common country scenery in the window didn't interest me much. I was just watching Eliza, creepily. My heart was filled with warmth and calmness, and my head finally stopped bursting with thoughts, and then I got sleepy. But happiness is a fragile matter. Many things can destroy it. Time, for example. The longer your happiness lasts, the more common it becomes. The emotions dull, new problems and worries appear. I'm a very happy man. I felt good, but the accumulated exhaustion didn't let me to enjoy the moment. I fell asleep. What a joyous thought. Oh yeah, at some point,
Yeah.
all your happiness goes away because you're happy for too long.
This flipping guy's a Debbie Downer.
Honestly.
Also, was that whole interaction basically, do you like that other bitch or do you like me? And it's like, no, I don't like
Yeah.
that slut. You're my girl.
Look,
And basically that was it.
These are different.
They're not a leaf, they're a triangle.
An icy triangle.
Why is it flash? Does that mean we've already read this?
Yeah, because it seems I'm getting old. And then
I'm
it
getting
goes through.
old.
It's gonna go through a spot,
my
I
room.
assume, where we aren't. Wait, we're still Rockstar? Oh,
Oh. Oh. Hey.
I turned around and saw a girl standing nearby. Her tone wasn't too polite, but it wasn't hostile either.
I liked your performance. Thanks.
The darkness of the club prevented me from clearly seeing her face, but I wasn't sure that it was extremely familiar to me.
And you?
What's your problem?
My cat's club. It's my problem.
You want to deal with your cat?
Yeah, let me do that.
Just leave your door open.
Forehead.
Leave my door open and hear this game me talk about this game? Fuck no. What are you nuts? Did you hear this guy, Chris?
Oh, I heard him.
He wants me to leave the door open with this anime game full screen on one of my monitors.
As you're reading lines, talking about having sex.
This guy doesn't. This guy's got no shame. He's got cojones.
It makes me want to step forward. Exactly.
Brain blast.
'Twas Eliza, brain blast. I froze on the spot, unable to speak.
What about me? Nothing. I just thought I'd seen you somewhere.
I decided not to jump at her with questions about a pioneer camp. After all, it's possible that this girl merely looks like her. Or something like that. Anyway, it was obvious that she was seeing me for the first time. Or at least was pretending to.
Well, generally it's true.
She peered.
My name's Simeon.
Forcing an unofficial smile, I offered her my hand.
I actually know that. How? Read it on the internet.
Yes, of course.
And you are Alisa.
She replied somewhat confusedly. So I was right. But how was I? But how right was I?
Listen, did you ever go to a pioneer camp as a child? N no. Why are you asking? Just, it just seemed that I'd met you there. How could you have met me there if I've never been there? That's why I asked.
You stupid slut, she laughed.
Just as stupid as I remember.
I hate you. Going for Lena.
Yes, all you musicians are somehow strange. No doubt. Well, I just want to say that your music is not too bad.
Eliza turned to leave. I felt that I need to say something. Say something? To do something, say something.
Will you come to our next concert? When?
To be honest, I didn't know myself.
Soon. Yes, maybe. Send me a message. Yeah, sure.
We shared our contact details with each other.
I gave her my email and my LinkedIn account. Also my
She followed me on MySpace.
I gave her my Skype details.
I gave her my license.
I also handed her my social security number. So she knows it's me the next time we meet.
Memorize this.
I also gave her my insurance information in case she gets in an accident.
Then I'll see you again, probably.
If we get into an accident.
One of those happy accidents, you know.
Yes, that's what a child is. She waved her hand and went out.
Apparently, I wasn't happy in accident.
Ain't that the truth? Obviously, I have no idea if she was that very same Eliza I met in the camp. Any number of theories were nullified by an absolute absence of facts. But at that moment, it was the last thing that concerned me, as I was filled with emotions, both from the concert and meeting Eliza.
After all, nothing's preventing me from calling her, and then we'll see.
I smiled, shouldered my guitar, and started walking to the 420 bus stop with my mates. How's that?
Maybe.
Nice! Pickup guru.
Now, doesn't it start spoiling stuff?
Yes it does.
Don't worry, just click tab when the actual thing shows up.
Okay, she's walking.
Okay, tab didn't work.
No, I meant when the actual credit. Is it?
Whoa.
Huh. This wasn't on the
Whoa.
PC.
Whoa. Oh, we've seen this.
Maybe now click tab?
Alt F4. Alt F4, Alt F4, Alt F4. Idea XK. I started with an idea.
Hi, I'm XK and I just had this idea. How about an edgy girl? Thoughts?
I also did the character art.
I gave her large tatas.
I decided who got the big tatas. Hi, I'm Koik.
Thank
I
you.
did the
And design.
design.
Hi, my name's Veal.
I'm Sergey Ebog. A good sound.
We're actually just, what a Mystery Science Theater. We're just looking at names and riffing on it. Also, we've seen every single one of those pictures. Even that one. Edna.
Gee.
Wow.
They
Makes
made.
you wonder why the last one spoiled.
Yeah.
So
I know.
if you just get a good ending, the chick appears in real life, I guess.
I mean,
But doesn't remember anything.
probably. That's probably what's gonna happen with most of them. That's pretty cool, though. Owl.
I'm not gonna spoil.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Be quiet.
Hey, we got Eliza good and bad. Cool. Fantastic.
So hardcore.
Favorite person out of the way from me now. Just sit back and relax.
Wait, so Eliza good was the same thing as Eliza bad, except we get a woman.
Yeah, they are the two most.
That's fine.
Uh,
I don't.
what is that one?
I don't remember it.
Was that the
That's
dream
the
sequence that
Reina thing.
Can you go back to the first page quickly? Um, bottom right, bottom right, the
What?
one to the left, that one.
I don't remember that.
That's when we
Oh,
met Xenia in the library.
Oh.
okay. Can you click out of it again? It looks like I thought from the thumbnail that her eyes were open and she was staring at the camera. That's what I thought it was. I would make that one my wallpaper. That's good.
It is pretty poggers, especially this. That's poggers. That's actually the green light from The Great Gatsby, but blue.
Literally, the blue light
Isn't
from
that?
Blue means despair.
the great summer.
Apparently we didn't order any Sprite from McDonald's.
Damn it.